A 23-year-old Mequon man has pled guilty in connection with a deadly crash in downtown Milwaukee. According to investigators, Jason Renenois ran a red light at a 2nd and Claiborne just last October,
smashing into a vehicle and killing 3 people. Pete Servakis was in the courtroom as he pled guilty.
What is your plea to second-degree reckless homicide charged in count 3 of the information?
I'm guilty.
23-year-old Jason Randhawa pleaded guilty to 3 counts of second-degree reckless homicide Monday and 1 count of second-degree reckless injury. A criminal complaint says Randhawa, likely drunk and driving with a revoked license after a previous OWI conviction, killed 3 women in their 30s when his SUV smashed into an Uber vehicle October 23rd. He and a passenger ran from the scene on foot. The car's driver was seriously hurt.
Are you pleading guilty to those offenses because you really are guilty of those offenses?
Yes.
As part of today's plea deal, prosecutors said they'll recommend 35 to 40 years in prison. Lindsay Cohen was one of the women killed.
He took 3 lives and he seriously injured a 4th, and he did it in a most outrageous manner, and that requires punishment.
Randhawa's attorney says his client is remorseful.
This is a nice person who did something that caused great harm to other people, and he hates it, he knows it.
Randhawa will now be sentenced on May 19th. At the Milwaukee County Courthouse, Pete Servakis, today's TMJ4.
And Randhawa faced a dozen felonies in total. Hit and run charges as well as operating while revoked charges were dismissed, but can still be taken into account at his sentencing.